Hello students, good morning. Welcome back to your 16th lecture of English Grammar of Essay 2. In our previous lessons, we had learned articles, tenses and kind of adverbs. From today, we are going to start our new lesson, lesson number 8, personal pronoun. Let's see what will we learn here in this lecture today. First of all, we will see the introduction, the basic introduction of the topic, and we will see also what is pronoun in this topic. Then we will see what is personal pronoun with their definitions. Then we will learn the different way how to divide and uses of the personal pronouns. And then I will explain the uses and the way according their rules with the examples, and then we will do the exercise according the way and the uses which we are going to learn today. So let's start our today's topic. As we know that English grammar is the most important part. In English grammar, the most important part of speech or formation of sentences. What we need? We need noun and pronoun, verb, adjective and adverb. Means if we want to make a sentence, grammatical correct sentence, we need these four topic in a sentence. Which are they? Noun or pronoun, verb, adjective and adverb. We already learnt about noun, verb, adjective and adverb. But today we are going to learn about pronoun. Before we are going to start our today's topic, let's start. Have you remember what are the another parts of the part of speech or the formation of the sentence? Which are they? We already learnt about the noun, verb, adjective and adverb in our previous lessons, right? Have you remember? Let's see the quick review of this topic and then we are moving on our today's topic. So nouns are the names of person, place, animal or thing. Means noun represent the name of a person, place, animal or thing. Then verb. Verb represent the action or doing words. So they are called the action words or the doing words. Then adjective. What does the adjective represent in the sentence? Adjective describe the noun, or we can say that adjective represent or modify the noun. Means it represent, it show more, it tells more thing about the noun. It describe about the noun. That's why they are also called the describing words. And then adverbs. Adverb tell us how the action done in the sentence, as adjective modify the noun, same as adverb modify the verb of the sentence. As I told you in our previous topic, is adjective describe about the noun, same as the adverb describe about the verb. Means adjective tells more about the noun and adverb tells more about the verb. How the action done, where the action done, etc. Understand? Now, I hope you remember this all things. Now we are going to our today's topic. Now you have a question, what is pronoun? Basically you know about the pronoun and you already learnt in your previous standard. So let's see what is pronoun. A word which represent noun are called pronoun. It means that the word which we use instead of noun, it is called the pronoun. Let's see the definition of pronoun. A pronoun is replace the noun, means person, place or thing. It means that if we want to write the another word for a person, place or thing, the name of a person, place or thing, it is called pronoun. Every pronouns must have a clear antecedent, means the word for which pronoun stand. And now you have a question in your mind, what is antecedent? It is very difficult word to speak also, right? So let's see. The antecedent means it stand for the another noun or pronoun. It means that in the sentence there is already one noun or pronoun in the sentence, and we have to write according to the another noun and pronoun. We use the second pronouns. It is called the antecedent. Now you can understand what is the antecedent. And you already learnt about the pronouns in your previous standard, right? Which are they? I, we, he, she, you, they, everybody, etc. are the examples of pronouns. You already learnt in your previous standard, right? So let's revise with the examples. First is Rohan is playing. What is the noun in the sentence? Rohan. Now if we want to write the another word, the pronoun instead of the Rohan, then what will we do? We use one word which used for a boy. And which pronoun we use instead of the noun of a boy? A boy means one boy, and if we are talking about one boy in the sentence, we use he. So the answer will be he is playing. Understand? Now let's see the example of antecedent noun or pronoun. Sunita brings dash toys. Now already Sunita is noun is in the sentence. Now she brings whose toy? Of course, her toys. It means we write here her according to Sunita. It is called antecedent. Understand? In grammar language, there are total 7 types of pronoun. But here in this lesson, we are only learn about personal pronouns. Now you have a question in your mind. We already know about the pronoun, where we can use these pronouns. I, we, you, he, she, it, they. We already well known about these pronouns, right? Now what is the personal pronoun? Let's see. Personal pronouns are the pronouns that are associated primarily with a particular grammatical person. It means, what is the grammatical person? You already know about the person. Person means a name of a human being, right? But here grammatical person means first person, second person and third person. Or we can say that Personal pronouns may also take different forms which depending on number, grammatical or neutral gender. It means it represents the different form of numbers, grammatical person, gender, natural gender and grammatical gender. It is called the personal pronouns. Now, let's see. Here, in this lesson, we are going to learn about the personal pronouns. Let's see more information about the personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are divided by 3 ways, and they are as per their point of view, and as per their point of view, we divide the personal pronouns in 3 persons. It is called the grammatical persons. Which are they? First person, second person and third person. And the next is with their forms. We divide the personal pronoun with their forms according their nouns. In the sentence, we use different form, means singular and plural. We use singular for which kind of noun and plural for which kind of noun we will see in this topic. And then we will divide the personal pronoun with the types, means if the pronoun is the subject, if the pronoun shows the possession, and if the pronoun is at the place of a object. So let's start. Today we are going to learn only the first person. Before we are learning about the first person, grammatical first person, we learn more about the pronoun. Personal pronouns are based on various types. Which are they? The personal pronouns are firstly divided by based on point of view. As I told you, in point of view, how many persons are there? We just identify the personal pronoun according to the noun. First person, second person and third person. There are 3 persons in a personal pronoun table. Now you have a question, what is first person, what is second person and what is third person? So, first person is a speaker of the sentence, second person is the listener of the sentence and third person is the another person. It is she or he is not present at the time of action, but the first person is talking about the third person with the second person. Let's see the example of it and understand about these persons. And the example is, Rahul is talking to Shaurya about Sunita. Now tell me, who is talking, who is speaking in the sentence? Rahul. So Rahul is speaker of the sentence. It means that who is speaking in the sentence, it is called the speaker of the sentence. Now, what is the Rahul saying? Who is listening, Rahul? Shaurya. So, Shaurya is a listener of the sentence. So, who is the listening? It is called the listener of the sentence. Now, Rahul and Shaurya is talking about the third person. Who is it? Sunita. So, Rahul and Shaurya is talking about Sunita, but Sunita is not present at the time of the talking. So Sunita is the another person in the sentence. She is not present at the place where they are talking. Okay, so Sunita is a third person. Now you can understand what is the first person, what is the second person of the sentence, and what is the third person of the sentence. Have you understand? So let's move on. Personal pronouns are divided based on forms. We already learned about how the personal pronouns divided by point of view, right? Here we are going to see the chart of how to personal pronouns divided based on forms. There are two forms. We already very well known about these two forms, and they are singular form and plural form, right? And we already know that we use singular form for one noun and plural form for many, more than one. Understand? So personal pronouns divided by point of view in three ways: first person, second person, and third person. Here we divided based on forms. Which are they? Singular form, plural form. Singular form is used for one and plural form is used for many. So now let's see. Personal pronouns are divided based on types. We already see that personal pronouns divided by point of view and forms. Here based on types. What is the types? Let's see. Based on type means subject, possessive means possession, and objective means object. So personal pronouns based on the types means the different condition where we use these personal pronouns as a subject, as a possession form, possessive form, or as a object. So let's start to learn about the personal pronouns. Now we are going to start our first point of view. It is called what is the first point of view? First person singular. Now with the two forms, first person singular form and first person plural form. So let's start the first person singular form. What is the first person singular form? Pronouns which used for the speaker is called the pronouns of the first person in singular form. It refers for singular nouns which is speaking. It means that what is the speaker who is the speaker in the sentence? It is called the first person singular. Understand? When the person is speaking about himself or herself, they never use their name. At that time, the pronouns use I. It means that when we are talking about ourselves, himself or herself, anybody is talking about own self, at that time we don't use our name. If my name is Jigna, then I told Jigna is going to school. No, I don't use this word, right? I don't use my name at the time of speaking. Then what will I use? I am going to school. So same as anybody say about their self, they use I instead of their name. Now let's see the first person singular with their example. So let's see the possibility. If a boy is showing his new video game to his friends, what will he say? He take his name? No, what will he say? I instead of his name. So what will be the sentence? I got this video game on my birthday. So now we understand that we are talking about ourselves. Whenever we are talking about ourselves, we never use our name. Instead of our name, we use I. And I is the first person singular form. Now, we can say that for the speaker of the sentence, we always use first person singular pronoun. Understand? Now, if anybody is speaking, if we are speaker in the sentence and we are talking about ourselves, we use I for ourselves, right? Instead of our name. We cannot take our name in the sentence. We use I. Understand? Now, first person plural. This is the way we identify the first person singular pronoun. Now, we are going to start the first person plural. What is the first person plural pronoun? Pronoun which refer the other nouns with the speakers in the sentence. It is called the first person plural form of pronouns. It is used with the plural nouns which are included with speaker. Have you remembered the example of Shaurya? Right? So, who is the speaker? Who is the listener? And who is the third person? So, whenever the speaker included in the sentence with another nouns. I am speaking, you are listening, and your parents. I am talking about your parents. Your parents is not at this time present with us. At that time, we are talking about first person, second. We are also three persons in the sentence, but I am also included and I am speaking also. At that time, we use the first person plural pronoun. And what is the first person plural pronoun? When the speaker is speaking about himself, herself along with the another nouns present in the sentence, we use we. Understand? When I am speaking, you are listening, and you are listening, and you are more than 2, 3. So, I am also included in this topic. At that time, we use we instead of our names. If I want to call all the students on the ground, then what will we do? What I shall tell you. I don't call you by your name one by one, right? But somebody is calling us, you and me, on the playground, then we use we. We are going to the playground. We are going in our PT lecture. We are going to picnic. In these sentences, the speaker is included, means the speaker is also in the sentence. Let's see the example and get more clarity of the first person plural pronoun. Montu, Mona, Mohan and I are playing in the park. Here, how many nouns are there? Montu, Mona and Mohan. and also I is there. So there are total 4 nouns, but instead of my name I use I, right? So there are 4 persons in the park. They are playing. Then what will we do? If I is in the sentence, I describe, I am speaking the sentence. At that time, how many nouns are there? With these nouns, if I is there in the sentence, we use let's see what we use. First, what is the subject? I, because I is speaker of the sentence. Montu, Mona, Mohan along with I. They are with I. They are playing with I. So, with I. Just remember, whenever in the sentence I is already there and you have to write the another word, means pronoun for this sentence, always use we. We are playing in the park. Now you can understand that whenever the I is in the sentence, we use we for the pronoun. Here we used we. But when the nouns are without speaker in the sentence, at that time we cannot use we. It means that I am not in the sentence. I is not there in the sentence. At that time we don't use we instead of their names. Let's see the example and understand in which case we do not use we. Montu, Mona, Mohan are playing in the park. This is the similar sentence as the previous sentence, right? Only one changes is there. What is there? I is not there in the sentence, means I is not there. Only Montu, Mona and Mohan are in the sentence. So, I is without I. Here I is not there. Then we cannot use we. If we are writing that we are, here nouns are without I. So we cannot use we for above nouns. And if we write we are playing, means Montu, Mohan and Mona are playing, it is the wrong pronoun. Here we cannot use we. Understand? So this is the talking. This is the method to identify the first person singular and the first person plural. Now let's see the first person possessive or possession form. And what is the possessive? We already learnt about the possessions. Possession shows the authority. It is show the ownership, right? So when the singular or plural form of first person possessing anything, that we use some pronouns for this type of possessions. And this type of possessions are called possessive pronouns. Means the pronouns which shows the possession of the noun. It is called noun or pronoun, both. It is called the possessive pronouns. And which are the first person singular possessive pronoun and which are the first person plural possessive pronouns? Let's see. But have you remember with what we shows the possession with the noun? Yes, we have learnt that with apostrophe and apostrophe s. So when the noun written with apostrophe or apostrophe s, but we cannot write the pronoun with apostrophe or apostrophe s, at that time we use the possessive pronoun at when the noun written with apostrophe and apostrophe s. As we know that and as we learnt about that in possession form, in possessive form, we write the nouns according that form. If the noun is in a singular form, we write apostrophe and s. If the noun is plural form and ends with s, then we add only apostrophe, right? And if the noun in plural form but not ends with s, at that time we also add apostrophe and s to show their possessions. But when we convert the noun, when we use instead of pronoun, instead of noun, at that time we cannot use apostrophe or apostrophe s with the pronoun. In that case, in this situation, we use the possessive pronoun to show the ownership of the noun of particular thing. And let's see what is the first person singular possessive pronoun. If the first person singular form possess anything, means I, has possession of anything, we use my and mine to show its possession. For I means speaker of the sentence. If I am talking about myself, then I, with I, what is the possessive form of I? My and mine. Understand? So let's see the example and understand this. I have new color box. This is my statement. I am speaking this statement. But I am talking to, this is the sentence I am speaking. Nobody is listening. I am just announce it. I have a new color box. Right? But when I said, I show to somebody, this is my new color box or this color box is mine. What will we say? This color box is mine. It shows, mine word shows the possession, the ownership of the color box, and it indicates the color box is mine. And next way, another way, my color box is new. If we are talking about something and lots of color box are there, my color box is there, your color box is there, anybody another one's color box is there, then what will we say? How can we identify our color box? Then we will say that my color box is new. So it is show the ownership of the color box and identity of the color box with my and mine. This is the way we use the possession of first person singular form. Now we are moving on the first person plural form possession. If the first person plural form means we has possession of anything, we use our or ours. We use both words our or ours. Now you have a question, where we use our and where we use ours. Do you know the difference? Let's see the difference and which possibility we use our and in which possibilities we use ours. So let's see. Our is always followed by noun. Followed by noun means after our we there will be always noun. Let's see some example and I get clarity for our pencils, our country, our classroom, our shoes. So after our always there will be noun. Understand? And now let's see where we use ours. Ours is always used when we already know that what we are talking about. It means that the definite noun, we are talking about the particular definitely about this noun. At that time we use ours. So let's see the examples of it also. Car is ours. We are talking about a particular car. That car is ours. That box is ours. House is ours. That house is ours. That car is ours. That bicycle is ours. Understand? So, this is the way we use our and ours. Now, in very easy way, you can remember that thing. When you want to use our, after our, always there will be a noun. And if some possibilities are there is a blank after a noun or after a is, are, was, were, anything. After noun there is a helping verb and there is a blank, then always use ours. Understand? This is the very simple way and it is the very important hint where you use our and ours. So these are the rules and these are rules of the first person, how to identify and where we use the possessive form of the personal pronouns. Okay, so according to this rule we are going to do the exercise. So let's see what is the heading. Identify the personal pronoun and write the type, either they used as a subject or they used as a possessive pronoun. Today we learnt only about the subject. What are the subject? Means point of view, first person point of view in a singular and plural form, with their singular and plural form. And we also learned the possessive pronoun of the first person. So in this exercise we have to identify the pronoun, kind of pronoun, what is the person of the pronoun, and if it is used as a subject we will write it is subject, and if it is used as a possessive pronoun we will write the possessive pronoun. Let's start the exercise. I am 7 years old. What is the pronoun in the sentence? I. And I is the speaker of the sentence. Then I is the first person singular form, right? Yes. And I is also the subject of the sentence. This way we are going to do the another sentences in this exercise. So let's start the next sentence. We are going to our village. Here two pronouns, two personal pronouns are there. What are they? First is we, and we shows the first person plural form, right? And then our shows the first person plural possessive pronoun, right? But we are the subject because we are, and because we are the including we, when we use we, when I is including another noun or pronoun, and I is also speaker of the sentence. So we is the subject and our shows the possessive pronoun, possessive form. Whose village? Our village. Means it is the ownership of the village. It shows the ownership of the village. Understand? This bag is mine. Here, how many pronoun is there? One. Which is there? Mine. So, mine is the first person possessive because it is shows my possession, my ownership, and my is used instead of I. And my is the possessive pronoun. Understand? Same way, I have given some sentences for your homework and you have to solve same as this exercise. I hope you understand the first person. What are the first person singular form? What is the second first person plural form? And what is the possessive pronouns? What are the possessive pronoun of the first person? In our next lecture, we will learn about the second person, third person, and then we will learn about the objective pronouns. Thank you. Have a great day.